Hey everybody, Steve here. It's Sunday morning. I did this video last night, about 10 o'clock-ish, and because it went a little longer than I anticipated, my camera has this auto shut off at 30 minutes, and it cut out about 10 minutes of me talking and all that good stuff. So I looked at the whole thing. I thought, well, let me just do it again. So here I am again this morning, making this video for a couple of reasons. As you'll see, I've got a couple of few things here back on my whiteboard that I'm going to be going over. You like that? What? Okay. Anyways, with the recent events that's came about, CoreLogic and Alamode and just the whole appraisers getting more work, getting out there, making our voices heard. I don't see how you can not have your voices heard without marketing. Okay, I mean, yeah, there's the local meet and greets and stuff like that, and doing that's always been there. But nowadays, in this day and age, with the digital age and what's available to us, I just feel like we need to be taking advantage of that. Okay, well, anyways, so and mind you, now this is all unscripted. I thought about writing a script, but I'm not there. Number one, I hate being in front of a camera, but again, one of my resolutions this year, and being a digital marketer, I tell myself, this is my year for getting uncomfortable. If I'm going to get to where I'm going, I got to get uncomfortable. I hate being in front of a camera, hate having my picture taken. But that being said, this group, what Mark is doing, and everybody, and there's a lot of you in there that are inspiring me to get off my ass and do more and try to do my part. But yeah, I mean, it's like, so this is unscripted, so when I go talking about this, I'll probably make mistakes, and some of the things I say, I'll probably I'll go back and like, oh, damn, should have said this, or I didn't mean that, or whatever. So, anyways, what this video is about is appraisers that have websites. Now, I know there's like 1,500 plus in this group, and that's only a drop in the bucket compared to, appraisers nationwide or what have you, that are in the thousands, but this 1,500 can make a dent, in a lot of ways to the community, to the industry, and all stuff like that. So, and some of you may already be doing these things, and so that's why this video is, I guess, more so for the ones that don't know about it, or if they want to pursue different avenues or things of that nature. But this is something I've been thinking about a while, because traditionally, appraisers with websites, we have the website up, and we do what we can to hopefully people come to visit and order an appraisal, call us or what have you. Okay, I don't know. I mean, there's the famous appraisers out there. I guess they're more aggressive in their online presence, and they're being busy in their work online and stuff like that. But in large part, there's not a lot of everyday appraisers that I don't want to say don't have a clue, but they just don't put a lot of time and effort or resources or whatever into their website to make it work for them. So again, that's what this is about. It's basically making your website work for you up above and beyond appraisal work. I call it, how to monetize, other ways to monetize your website. And with that, I'll get started. I want to try and make this quick because the last one got long-winded. I tend to do that. I don't know why. I'm not a long-winded guy. But apparently, me hating and being in front of the camera, I get long-winded. Go off and rabbit trail, just like that. See? Okay. Well, anyways, here we go. All right, so we're going to start this with, okay, again, this is just geared toward the ones that have websites that may choose to take a few of these options or all of them. I don't know. It's, again, this is what I love doing, and so this is what I hope to retire with, is doing SEO, digital marketing, and I hope I can help anybody out there that wants to pursue that. All right, so what we have here is we have a website. We have an appraiser website, okay? And it could pretty much be on any platform. I mean, it could be Joomla, WordPress, Excite, Alamode, or whatever, or Wix. Any platform a website on, this applies basically in general. So, excuse me. I've had this cough, pollen or something, I don't know. But anyway, so we have the appraiser website, okay, and this is a dollar sign up here in case you can't see it. Websites cost money, okay? They cost money to maintain, to update. They cost money, okay? And I tend to look at websites as employees. meaning that, you know, you're hiring this person here to make money for you. And just like a person, it needs discipline, it needs building upon, it needs fed, you know, and it just, I look at it as a person because, you know, I'm paying this employee basically to do something, and that something being get traffic and make me money, okay? Oh, and by the way, they also, like, they get harassed, they get bullied, and they get tormented, or however you want to look at it. I mean, because, you know, they get attacked, you know, you're online, you're getting attacked. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of similarities as being an employee to a website, okay? You got to make it work for you. And there's a lot of different ways to do that. The number one traditional way that we've been doing it is, you know, we have a website, and we hope we get appraisal requests off of it, okay? Now, how people come to your website for the appraisal request, you know, that word of mouth, or say, hey, go visit my website, or blah, 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 okay? That's traditionally how it works, okay? And that's been the primary source of your employee making money for you, okay? Your website making money is just based off this, okay? Well, the other way is through blogs and vlogs, okay? Some people, if you do blogging full time, they make a boatload of money just blogging. I mean, you can make a very lucrative income off just blogging. And there's no doubt in my mind that we've got some appraisers in this group that probably fall into that category that they could, and I think there's a couple already. I think Ryan's one of them or something like that. I don't know how much he's making off of blogging, but I mean, there's bloggers that are in this group, I believe, that, you know, are untapped, you know, talent that could do a lot of blogging and probably make a decent little passive income off just blogging, okay? But for the most part, blogging really doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, if you're just starting out, you know, what it does is it builds up your brand, it builds up your reputation, kind of like a digital word of mouth. You know, people read your stuff and like, wow, that's good, I'll share it, you know, type of stuff, okay? Right, Mark? Mark is experiencing this beginning blogging adventure now, and we're all jumping on board supporting him, and that's what happens, you know, with blogging. It's a good way to start getting out there, okay? That's kind of, you know, a starting place. Now, some of you may already be doing affiliate stuff, okay? Affiliate stuff is basically if you have a hobby or if you want to endorse something, okay, the number one affiliate type place is Amazon. Some of you may have already heard about it, or like I said, may already be doing it. But if you're an Amazon affiliate, you know, an example would be like if you're into mountain climbing, okay, and you use a specific type of gear, branded gear that you know, and you swear by this gear, okay, well, you go to Amazon and see if they sell it, and you think, well, damn, you know, okay, they sell it. I'm an affiliate, so I'm going to take my affiliate link and I'm going to put it on my website, okay, and when someone comes to my website and they're looking for an appraisal or to read your blog or like that, and they see this little affiliate link over there saying, oh, they're into mountain climbing? Oh, and they endorse this gear? And, you know, your link or your little ad or whatever it could say, like, appraiser endorsed, field tested, or whatever, you know, like that. And that's what I'm doing for some of the equipment that we use now, my little laser measure, bzz, bzz, you know, thing. I'm starting to, you go on my website, and as someone gets ready to leave, a little pop-up comes up and says, okay, here's what you all been wanting. You know, you want to measure like a pro, you know, and I got a little affiliate Amazon link there for people that want to buy a little measuring device, because people are fascinated by that. I mean, anybody that uses one, you know, that's like, you know, one of the coolest things that we got in our arsenal of tools is like a little zapper. I call it my zapper. Okay, so yeah, I mean, so in your hobbies and endorsement of tools, you know, tablets, cars, your car to drive, any freaking thing you got that you feel strongly about and that you want to endorse and you want to share it with people, okay, become an affiliate, okay, you know, and all these services, here I go again with the, yeah, okay, all these services, you know, that's what I do. I mean, I help you get started, setting up and all that stuff like that, you know, it's part of a bigger package type thing, but you can also go online to YouTube University, and there's thousands upon thousands of how to become an affiliate. So, I mean, you can take that route too. But you got to be careful because, again, a lot of the stuff, I mean, you'll hear, and I'm not saying I'm the best by no means, but I have been taught by some of the best. And I mean, and again, it's, you know, you really got to be careful of who you're listening to out there, because they can steer you in the wrong way. You know, back when little side story here, like I always do, but back when I started appraising, my supervisor, you know, I had no clue about what appraising was. No clue, not in real estate whatsoever. First thing my supervisor told me, says, read the Fannie Mae guidelines. Read USPAP and read the Fannie Mae guidelines. This is back in '92. And so me being me, naive and not knowing what the hell's going on, you know, and when he said that, it kind of like put the fear of God in me, like, okay, why do I need to read these? You know, we're just doing, you know, I saw what he was doing, like, that looks easy. Oh, man, when I started reading USPAP and the Fannie Mae guidelines, I mean, my beginner level, rookie level, just head knowledge-wise, just went from here to here, okay? I tell you that because the same thing with online stuff, okay? Google is pretty much like our Fannie Mae. You got to read and understand and know Google's terms of services, and there's a lot of people that out there that are teaching the wrong things that'll get your website penalized and all that good stuff. So I'm just saying that as a word of caution. Again, I don't care if you use me or not, man, because you know, I obviously can't handle everybody. But if you are going to go out and pursue other people or other businesses that are going to do this stuff for you, just use caution, do your due diligence, and be careful, okay? So with that, that's affiliate, okay? Next is YouTube. You all know YouTube. You know, this is going on YouTube. And again, I hate being on video, but again, I'm uncomfortable, okay? So YouTube, there's a lot of money making opportunities on YouTube, okay? A lot, okay? I won't go over them now, but I put this here because, you know, we as an industry, we as individuals, we as a brand, we as a business, are, you know, we need to jump on board with making videos. We really do. It's that powerful. It's what people are becoming accustomed to. They wake up thinking, what video am I going to watch today? Who's going to, like, fill me full of information? Who's going to have what I'm looking for in a video, okay? We need to start thinking like that, okay? I'm serious as all get out. There are some huge predictions about video, YouTube, and I mean, there's like 100 video channels, you know, or website, or 100 plus video, whatever you call them, in websites. Sorry about that, kind of a brain fart. Anyways, but you know, and on the SEO side, you know, we should all be signing up to have accounts on all these 100 websites that can put up our videos. But that's a whole other SEO thing, okay? But yeah, so videos, very huge, very important. I mean, again, you know, if you don't like being in front of a camera, I totally get it. But at the same time, if this industry is important to you and you really want to make a difference, you really are going to have to get uncomfortable. I mean, that's the nuts and bolts of it. I swore to myself, I promised myself that I would get uncomfortable this year by getting in front of a camera. And because of this group, because of the people that I see and read about, and, you know, and Mark being the, you know, spearheading it all, you know, it's got me doing this. And this is not me, okay? So anyways, YouTube, that's a whole other video in itself of what can be done on YouTube, okay? Sell photos. Hello, we're photographers. We take hundreds of thousands of pictures. And I've mentioned this to a couple people in the group, okay, about, you know, selling photos and having a membership site and all that good stuff, you know, that we can all just, like, you know, join together. But on an individual level, on your own website, or you could create another website just for your photos, link it to here, and, you know, you have your little storefront or whatever. But anyways, you can sell photos on your website. You can make a page saying, okay, these photos, or you can give them away for free. You know, if you know, you can give photos away for free, you know, and kind of enticing people. I know there was a discussion just yesterday about, you know, enticing people with a dollar amount, you know, that has to be mentioned, you know, as far as like procuring an assignment, okay? Well, I mean, what if you were to give away photos, some of your photos you get, because we have access to unbelievable places in this country nobody else has, okay? And so what if you were to, you know, give a 6-pack of pictures on your website. Give it away for your next order of appraisals, okay? And they're really cool photos. Like somebody's like, I gotta have that, you know. It's beautiful, okay? Okay, that's kind of like a lead gen, or if you want to call it like that's you know, enticing somebody. You know, if they see your photos, you can put like a 6-pack of photos on your Facebook appraisal page, and say, hey, look, share this. Okay, I'm giving away these 6 photos, you know, to anybody that's looking for an appraisal, you know, for free. You know, there's not going to be any money swap or anything, nothing of value. Okay, so you're just giving away pictures. It's enticing, but the value, if you put 0 value on it, you don't have to mention it. But if you do, you have to mention it. So that's a good way. I mean, again, you can make money off of it, or you can just give it away for free as an incentive for somebody to use your services. Because, you know, again, we're photographers. We take some beautiful pictures, and you know, if you don't know how to edit, find somebody that does. I mean, I could edit them for you, or you know, geotag them or what have you. I mean, I could do anything you want to photos. I'm not an expert in Lightroom or Photoshop like that. I could, you know, get my way around it, but you can go on the internet and find anybody, or your friends, you know, family or whatever. You know, somebody that could edit, that's probably good at editing. All right, I'm trying to make this quick. Okay, memberships. It kind of ties in with the sale of the photos or what have you. Memberships, I'm kind of like experimenting, kind of like doing research on that right now. Still up in the air about it, but if you've ever heard of Meetup, it's a website where, you know, you go and create a meetup, okay, and then you pick out a date, and people go there to this location and meet up and talk and whatever. You know, I'm kind of like likening that to a membership on your website, because again, you know, say you charge $10 a month or $10 every 6 months, and you get 20 to 50 people signed up for your membership, and you're going to be this kind of consultant, appraisal consultant, or real estate consultant, or just, you know, and people can go there, and you know, they could, you know, if you make videos, if you make a string of videos like, okay, well, this is what I need to do, or you know, what appraisers look for in when they're doing an appraisal inspection. If you make little, you know, 2-3 minute videos of you doing an inspection, and people are paying to see, okay, this is what I need to do, type thing. I hope you're getting this, okay? But I'm still, you know, looking into that. I don't know if I'll go there yet, but again, it is a way to monetize your website by having a membership sign up on your website. Okay, some people may take this like a fish in water and like, bam, I'm on it. I mean, because I could do this. Okay, all right. So that's one way. Which right now, what I'm doing, I'm in the midstream of doing a directory, and what I have found, you know, is that a lot of appraisers don't rank in Google, because a lot of appraisers have been sold on putting there and signing up these other directory sites that are out there, okay? And all you're doing is powering them up, okay? Which is why they became a directory site, because directory sites make money, okay? Some of them are free, some of them are, you know, you got to pay. And as, you know, some of them I've checked out, to get, you know, up there at the top to be the number one list, you got to pay a little extra money there, okay? But how much traffic are you getting from those directory sites? You know, I mean, again, so my thought is, and what I'm doing, as a matter of fact, I was just working on it this morning a little while ago before I just started doing this, but I'm creating a directory site, okay, and I'm going to go around to local businesses and say, hey, I'm Steve the Appraiser, okay, and I get asked for a lot of referrals, and I happen to like your restaurant, or I happen to, you know, you get a job, you know, plumbing on our house, or, you know, hey, you got the service, you know, and so I'm creating a directory site on my website. For as little as $10 a month, I can put you on there. You know, I'll say, here's a link to get signed up. You know, and they go there, they put in their credit card. Okay, my light just went out. One of my lights, the battery operated light, so I had to plug one in. So sorry about that. But again, you know, directory site. You get somebody, you know, join in, or you get somebody interested in hooking up to your directory site, and you can tell them like, look, okay, it ain't going to happen overnight. None of this is going to happen overnight. This is all about passive income to maybe help offset some costs that may be coming up, you know, with, you know, we're being asked to join organizations and coalitions, and, you know, there's donations to certain causes and stuff like that. I mean, these are just ways that, you know, was thinking that, you know, we, you know, individually, again, if you pursue it or want to put the time, money, and resources into this, you know, it's something that could pay off in the long run. Okay, so, but anyways, directory site, again, you know, someone decides like, you know, yeah, I want to sign up. So they go to your website, they fill it in, their business information, they fill out the credit card information, blah, 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 boom, and they're on your site. And I'll post a link. As a matter of fact, if you all are willing to, just the link to my directory sign up, if you want to have some fun and play with it, I'll put the link, you know, that you can go to. And if you want, for kicks and giggles, put your information in there. I've got a commercial appraiser and a residential appraiser type, you know, separate type thing going there. So, and it's free, but, you know, for right now it's free anyways, but to local businesses and what have you, because again, I'm right now in the kind of researching and experimenting stage and see how it's going to go. So, but anyways, getting back to the appraisers not ranking because of being on all these other directory sites, okay. Now, what I'm about to suggest, you know, is purely from a SEO, ranking type, backlink type scenario, okay? This is not a fix-all. It's not the answer to everybody's problems. But what I'm suggesting is that if we all create our own directories on our own websites, okay, and we all start going to everybody's website, filling in, okay, I'm so-and-so, my business, okay. And again, I still have a lot of work to do. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, I'll probably have to create some subdirectories, I guess, of states. I haven't got there. All I got is the 2 categories of residential, commercial. So I may not put the link in there just yet. I got to do some more work on it because it's going to be kind of like you got to individualize. Now I'll look into it, anyways. But getting back to that, I mean, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, right now it's going to take the ratio of like, you know, you got X amount of directories on backlinking to or whatever that you're for that. So you're really going to need to focus on other entities, other websites, other links coming to you to offset how many you got. Well, what I'm suggesting is that if you start doing this and building up your directory on your own website, you then can in turn probably cancel if you're paying for directories. Okay, you could probably then cancel your other directories that you're on because really you're not going to need them anymore in that sense. Because again, all they're doing is their directory. Okay, now you still want to keep a few. I mean, it's you gotta have a few of them. Okay, but you know if you got, and some of them I've seen doing the research. You know, there's some of you have a lot, and I'm like, you know. Again, that's what we're taught, you know, because they're selling you like get a directory. You need to get a directory, okay? And as appraisers, not knowing much about how to run a business or the internet or websites, you know, I'm guilty of it too. It's like, yeah, I need, you know, Yellow Pages. I need to get on Yellow Pages. All right, well, that's not how it's played out on the internet, okay? Now, that's my $5 million studio in my freaking closet here. That's a little table, TV dinner table out there as a prop. Anyways, so we have the same capability of all these directory sets that are out there that we're on, or you know whatever. We can do the same damn thing, okay? And that's building up links to it's within ourselves, you know. And the goal is, you know, again, this is not proven. As a matter of fact, I asked one of my mentors, like, okay, look, if I do this, is Google going to like penalize us for like all of a sudden people linking together on his appraisals? And he was even kind of blown away. He's like, because I asked him, I said, look, if I'm in an industry to where I create a directory on my website and we all start linking to each other like that, I mean, is Google going to see this like rush of like linking? Are they going to like penalize us? Or are they going to see this suspicious? And he's like, he thought about it. He's like, you know, that's a good question. No one's ever done that before. So I'm like, yeah. You know, I'm sitting there thinking this I think will work because everything logically about how to build authority and how to tell Google that, you know, I'm an appraiser and everybody that's linking to me is in the real estate appraisal field, that should tell Google like, okay, you know, when somebody searches for an appraiser, you should come up. Okay, again, this is all theoretical right now. Worst case scenario, we're building freaking directories on our own websites to help each other out. I mean, that's the bottom line. Whether authority, power, relevance, gives us a boost. I think it will, but if it doesn't work, I can't remember if this plugin costs. I think this plugin was free. I'm not 100% sure. It might have cost a little bit. But so, anyways, you could build your own directory and help us all out. All right. So and I'm in midstream. Like I said, I'm doing that. Okay. So anyways, that's kind of it. I know I'm kind of getting long-winded here again, but I'm trying to make this really quick. The other thing is, another reason why I'm telling you this is because, say 2 or 3 years down the road, okay, and some, young guns are coming up. People are talking about retiring, which I'm getting there too. This is what I want to do to the day I die, till the Lord takes me home. I love I'm passionate about SEO, digital marketing, and it's freaking amazing. I'm telling you, it really is. But that being said, okay, you're in doing all this, you're building authority. You're building. The more you build up backlinks and relevance and all that stuff like that. Okay, say in 2 or 3 years, you're like, I'm going to retire. I got a website. Well, what do? You put it on the freaking market and you put it up for sale. Okay, because you are building value. This website has a monetary value. And say, for example, some young gun appraiser's coming up in the ranks, and you find out about it, and he's created his own website. He or she's created his own website, okay, and you can contact that person and say, hey, look, have I got a deal for you? You just created a website, but how about would you like to buy mine for X amount of dollars because it's got this much power and authority, blah blah blah, and then you can just do it with what you do with it what you want, blah blah blah. Okay, so anybody that has any common sense, if they're just starting out and they can get an authoritative website linked to them, and they buy it and it's theirs, hey, that's a no-brainer. So again, and depending, I'm not saying you're going to sell it for millions of dollars, but you stand to make a pretty good penny off of it for the amount of work you put into it. Okay, so there's that. So again, and this right down here is basically my thoughts on what you should consider doing, because it is the easiest way to work with websites. I mean, you're going to hear a lot of people promising like the Wix and the Joomalas and what have you, blah blah blah. Okay, but if you do the research your own, you'll find out that WordPress has like 60% of the market. When it comes to the platforms that websites are on. I mean, they're not perfect, none of them are, but as far as ease of use and being able to put plugins in and do this, I mean, you can do tons of stuff with it, and it's really SEO friendly, meaning that you're able to optimize it probably easier than these other platforms. Okay, and so with this whole and I like that term, Corla mode. I thought that's hilarious. So Corla mode, may come along one day and say, hey, look, again, if you're retiring, it's like, hey, I want to buy your website. And you can tell Corla mode, flush it. I'm just kidding. But anyways, it's out there, okay? But my suggestion, okay, and you can listen to anybody you want. I'm just telling you here this Sunday at whatever time it is, my opinion based on a lot of successful people and doing my own research and legwork and due diligence on what's best for me. You do what's best for you. I'm doing what's best for me. Okay. You can go to GoDaddy. There's a lot of websites out there that you can buy a domain. Okay, and if you already got your domain, it can be transferred over. Blah blah blah. I can get into that later if you need help. But you can go to GoDaddy, buy yourself a domain. Okay, cheap. And then you go to SiteGround, one of the most reputable hosting companies out there. Plus they give you a SSL certificate for free, whereas a lot of them, like GoDaddy, will charge you if you're going to host with them, which I learned the hard way. I've still got 2 or 3 sites, maybe 4, that I'm hosting on GoDaddy that I'm in the process of changing over to SiteGround. But they give you an SSL certificate for free, okay? And then you go to WordPress.org, not .com, which if you go to SiteGround or any hosting, I mean, if you're starting off with a blank slate and you go to a hosting company, they're going to give you some options on what to build your website with. And so, you know, you're going to choose WordPress, you know, but, you know, just double check, make sure it's wordpress.org and not .com. The .com is more of a blogger. If you're going to be doing like blogging, like strictly blogging in a sense. I mean, it is still a website, but it's not the .org, you know. And if I'm not mistaken, on the .com, you can't upload plugins, or there's certain plugins you can't account. They're associated. Once you get a WordPress .org website, you know, up there, you know, there's a couple plugins that if you get them, they'll tell you have to link, or you have to open up a .com, you know, account with WordPress, and which is really cool because again, that's just more linking and all that good stuff. But to get you up and going, plain simple, good start. And then I didn't put down what type of theme. Themes are like by the boatloads, but again, that could be covered later on if y'all are interested. But again, this is hopefully to enlighten you, you know, on the fact that your website can be monetized more than just for appraisal work, okay? Because each one of these, each one of these hopefully is going to bring traffic, okay? And that's the name of the game of getting your employee to work for you, to bring you money, to bring you traffic, to, you know, pay for itself and more, okay? All these things are hopefully going to keep people coming back to your website. You know the old saying, or a lot of appraisers believe that, you know, well, I only get a homeowner, they're never going to use me again. That's a lie, because, you know, I mean, people will order appraisals, you know, I'm not saying they're going to like every week, you know, it's not like you're going to go shopping for socks, but, you know, you can get people, you know, returnable customers, you know, all the time, okay? And that's why I did this $25 coupon, because I've had a couple of return customers call me up and say, look, you did it for me before, I want you to do it again, blah, blah, blah. They're not as frequent, but they're there, okay? So, and if these people really like you based on building a relationship, and they trust you and they see the value in what you do, again, that's gaining public trust, and therefore they can get, and they'll come back, okay? But the other couple things are, one thing I know I didn't mention is email marketing, okay? You're going to think, okay, that's nuts. Why would anybody want an appraiser's newsletter? Trust me, if you're going to get into the affiliate marketing stuff, or if you're going to get into blogging, or if you're going to do any YouTubing, or if you're going to do any of these, okay, you need to start collecting email addresses. You really, really do. Email addresses are kind of like gold in the marketing world, or website or online business. You have someone's email address, and you can retarget them and send them offers, deals, whatever. Just talk to them, you know, just like, hey, how you doing? Okay. You really need to consider doing that, okay? And I haven't put it on here yet, but I just bought the other day, you know, because there's some email autoresponders out there in the marketing world that, you know, do this stuff, and they cost monthly. They have a monthly cost, okay? Well, I just, one of the marketers I follow, he just came out with a cloud-based email app that, and I'll probably put the link in sometime, but if y'all are interested, but it's a one-time fee. But you can email unlimited amount of emails. Your list can be unlimited in size. I mean, it's a freaking mind-blowing, you know, it's a game changer to me, you know, as far as like having an email app that you could use solely for your website and anybody that comes on. Because in any one of these things right here, you're gonna get an email. You want to get their email address, okay? And this, you know, you could build a list up fairly quick depending on how much traffic you get there and them signing up and all that stuff. Again, I'm not trying to turn y'all into marketers. I really am not. I'm just trying to turn you into like, whoa, this is mind-blowing. I didn't know I could do that. Let me try it. Okay, if it works, it works. If it don't, try something else. It's an ongoing thing. It's one step at a time, baby steps. But anyways, so that was, you know, email marketing is something that is still the number one, in my opinion, based on my research. It's still the number one way to get business, retarget business, get repeating business. You know as well as I do, we get emails every freaking day, okay? And it's what it is. It's crucial that you start getting emails addresses and creating an email list. Okay, so there's that. I mean, a really like little secret. Well, it's not really a secret. I mean, if you get into the marketing world, you'll soon find out. But it's okay. You know, if you've done any one of these, okay, and say your hobby is mountain climbing, okay, and you've got this email address that the guy bought off your affiliate link like that. We'll say you get 5 or 10 of those people that bought off your affiliate link because they're interested in mountain climbing. Boom, there's an maybe only 5 or 10, okay, but there's an email list that you can email separately of your appraisal work if you want to like hook up with them, start a relationship with them, and just kind of like, hey, you know, I tried this out, you know, and shoot them another link. It's, you know, I'm don't want to give you a false hope, but I mean that's marketing there. I mean there are a lot of different ways to make some passive income off your website, which I believe we're going to be needing because of everything that's going on. You know, with the CoreLogic thing, the joining the coalitions, you know, the causes that appraisers, you know, or you know the donations and you know which are good causes and stuff like that. I mean, you know, it's. I just think it's very, you know, it's a very good way to offset some additional costs that I see coming up, you know, because we're fighting a battle. Mark even said we're at war, and you know, if we can fund that war, you know, fund our battles, you know, with our websites and the various ways to help us do that, I say why not? Is it going to be perfect? No. Is it going to happen overnight? No. This is not a get-rich-quick thing. I mean, I know you'll hear and see the stories out there. If you start dabbling into this stuff and start looking at all people, hey, here's my PayPal account. I made X amount of dollars. I mean, you're going to see thousands upon thousands of people bragging about how much they made. Okay, but they're doing that because they're looking for those people to sign up with them for the email. Okay, that's all they do is look how much I made. You know, and that's how they make their money, by getting people to sign up. Like, hey, tell me how you make it. Okay. Don't fall for that. I mean, just, but anyways, with that, I know I was going to make this quick, and so I'm going to end it here. You know, I just, you know, sincerely believe this group, you know, again, 1,500 plus strong. I mean, that's not a lot, but again, our voices can be heard, okay? And, you know, one thing that we're told in the group that I'm in, and also like, okay, this information here, it's more or less public. You know, if someone tells you about, like myself, okay, you can go on and research, and if you find it exciting, you know, one of the reactions you're going to be is like, whoa, you know, I was just told about this. Check this out. And you're going to have people that say, that's a load of bull, you can't do that, or you're going to have people like, whoa, tell me how to do it, okay? And the advice given to us is like, if you feel like this is going to benefit you, and if you feel like you're going to do some of this stuff, keep it to yourself. Learn little by little. Don't be telling a lot of people, because it's going to that's going to distract you. They're going to be bugging you and stuff like that. And also, it's like there's some things that, you know, you don't want to tell people. You know, it's just like, because you want to use it to your advantage. Okay. So what I'm telling you today, I mean, you know, who knows who's going to see this video? You know, it's a global world out there. So I don't know. This link on the YouTube is going to be made private just for this group. But again, you know, you could choose to question me. You could choose to find out whether or not what I'm telling you is true or not. That's fine. I don't care. But you just keep in the back of your mind that, you know, the more you tell people about what you're going to get into, or, you know, all that stuff, it's just, you know, the more distractions you're going to have. You know, I would just suggest thinking this over, thinking about what I said, think it over. And again, I'm here to answer any questions if you have them, you know, and I'm here to help, obviously. And even if you hire someone else to do this stuff, any of this stuff for you, you know, if you tell them something I've told you, and they're like, well, he's full of Corla mode. He's full of Corla mode. You know, have them contact me. I mean, I'll go over with them. I'll discuss, you know, what, you know, why I'm right, or why, you know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it's because you're going to hear a lot, okay? There's ways to set all these up. There's a specific way to set all these up you know, again, under Google's terms of service and just how to attract traffic and all that good stuff. So, but I'm getting off topic again. Anyways, so I'm going to wrap it up and turn off the lights in my $1 million studio. You see how it went from 5 million to 1 million because it's a freaking closet right here. Okay. But anyways, you 100%ers, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you get something out of it. I encourage you to video, and just, you know, let's do this thing. I mean, this group has got me fired up. Mark's spearheading it. He's fired up. I mean, there's others in this group that are just like, you know, doing the whole thing, you know, and you know, the people that are doing the whole legislative thing, the whole fighting the fight, you know, for appraisers, and you know, it is what it is. I'm doing this, okay? I will join if I see, you know, some things. I mean, I know they got to fight because I mean, I know they got to stand their ground and fight for us on the legislative level, political level, and, you know, against AMCs. I know, and I applaud them, adore them, thank them for doing that. It's just, I'm a firm believer that if you have the public on your side, nothing else matters. And y'all are proof of it, and you read it in the news every day, okay? Millions of views on this video, millions of comments or whatever like that. If you have the public on your side, we win, okay? And we don't, okay? And everybody's fighting these battles over here, trying to build a reputation or try to preserve this industry on this level, okay? And maybe I'm pipe dreaming, I don't know, but I just know the homeowners that I'm speaking to, one at a time, they're liking what I'm doing, and they're trusting me, okay? Now imagine that, 1,500 strong, you know, 200 to 300 appraisals a year, 2 to 3 homeowners a year. I mean, those numbers could add up pretty quick. You win the public trust, and we win, okay? But again, we need those battles. We need those people fighting, okay? That's a given. I'm choosing my platform the way I know how to do. I feel like I have more freedom. I feel like I have more control in that sense. Not that I'm trying to control anything, but my wife does that. But anyways, so yeah, this is what I do. And I feel like it's the most effective way that we can, you know, gain some momentum and gaining the public trust. You know, that's why I'm preaching video, and let the public see that we're real people, we have real jobs, we care about what we do, we're unbiased, whether you like our number or not. You know, we're hired to do a job, okay? Just like everybody else is hired to do a job. Anyways, I'm getting off my soapbox, stopping preaching. It's Sunday. Oh, hallelujah. All right, so anyways, y'all have a good day. Once again, I hope you find this helpful. And I guess that's it, you know. Happy Monday tomorrow, maybe? Okay? Y'all take care.